A reason to celebrate tonight. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. Let's take a look at the numbers for Jordan Clarkson.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Filipowski's out there with John Collins. And it's Collier in at the 1 spot. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert. And it's MP in at the 1. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now Sexton following the three-point attempt by MP. Nice open look, but it's no good. Mr. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there for him.
Here's Filipowski. Back to Sexton. The Jazz working the ball around now. Collier, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's MP. Playing Brooklyn, he was nearly unstoppable. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Now, here's Markkanen. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And that one, good. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. You look at MP all season long. He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, a rookie year can be unpredictable, but he's consistently stood out from the crowd.
Edwards against Sexton. And the basket by Edwards.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Collins, a screen on MP. Outside, Sexton. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 6.
Well, there's the sleight of hand by Sexton, launching quickly.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
And here's Clarkson, following the three-pointer by MP. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 17-5 run here. MP's shot is good.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Clarkson outside. Sexton against Edwards. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist from Clarkson.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
MP dishes to Randall. Plays it up and banks it in.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Collins. Here's Collier. Sexton on the wing. A 3-ball. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 11. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And here's Clarkson. He has yet to score. Puts up a deep 3. No good, shot missing. And so it's Minnesota looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
So on the floor for Utah, sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. Then it's Keontae George. Then it's Martin. And it's Hendricks in at the 5 spot. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Brooklyn put on a show. He added 37 points and made the most of his opportunities from both the floor and the line. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? We'll all find out together. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Collier. Yep, that one goes.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Timberwolves leading by 15. MP outside. McDaniels sets a screen for MP. McDaniels finds Clark. Back to McDaniel. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. Good, nice job down low. Edwards got 9.
Terrific play by Edwards. Moves like this are what makes him so much fun to watch.
Here's Collier. Minnesota with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
He's already got 9 points from 3-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Randall. Kicks it out to MP. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his 3-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome to the...
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan?
And it's time now for the best part of... And that's all for us. Now it's time...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's MP in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O standpoint, but I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before, right?
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, "Can you believe that?"
Pass to Filipowski. Now, here's Sexton. Over Edwards. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And that's now 10 points for Colin Sexton. MP outside. Randall with a screen for MP. And MP throws it down.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, coach, have been a period of rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell, and they've since drafted a lot of young talent and still have plenty of picks to work with.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Collins. From past the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And they double up Markkanen. Here's Filipowski, defended by Gobert. It's good. Filipowski's got his second basket.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Randall with a screen for MP. That one goes. Count it.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Sexton kicks to Markkanen. Pass to Collins. Fires the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Randall. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Collier. The Jazz working the ball around now. Filipowski passes to Sexton. Rebound, Minnesota. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Gobert with a screen for MP. The 3 buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 29.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Collier. He's got 7. With the shot. Can't nail the jumper.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And so it's Minnesota sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if making a change here. MP's checked in. And so in the game for the Jazz, in it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Sexton is out there with Collier. And it's Filipowski in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Jazz have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him.
Right.
Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Collier, covered by MP. Outside Collins. Pass to Markkanen. Off target from three-point range. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right? With the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting it in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Here's Collier. So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
MP deciding where to go with it. Reed finds Clark, drains it from beyond the arc. Clark's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Minnesota.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.